Welcome back, studs. I figure it's about time that I introduce myself. A little narcissism video. I am Justin Ramsey. I'm the spearhead, the architect, if you will, of the Scuba Studs. Got the blueprints up here. There's a lot of chicken scratch and scribbles. I am also Try and Fly Photography. Go check out my website, www.tryandflyphotography.com. The rest of the framework includes Carlos, who is our more resident diver. He's been diving longer and stuff. He's a certified rescue diver. I am only advanced open water with about 45 dives on my card. And then we have Anna, who isn't even certified yet, who's done like a try dive and a half. I like the pretty pictures. He likes the pretty information, and Anna's just pretty. So to put things in perspective for you, I got certified in 2020 in New Mexico through the Scuba Co. Blaine was my instructor. Blaine, you were awesome. Thank you. Thank you for the good training. I got certified in Blue Hole in New Mexico. Awesome dive site. We have a highlight reel. We haven't really talked about it much, so we'll have to go back out there. Darn. Have to go back and dive it again. The only dives I've done as of this point, we got Blue Hole, we have Perch, we have Belle Marais, which we just did a video on. Hope you watched it. And Catalina Island. I had a try dive way back when in the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, and I wanted to get certified there, but it was Australia and I was traveling around. I didn't have the money. I know, excuses. If I could go back in time, I would have done it the exact same way, because I love how life has turned out. Going back to dive shops, my current dive shop is No Limit Scuba. They are family, they are friends. They're not actually family. I met them through scuba diving and stuff, but they've become family. They're awesome. I have not taken any classes with them yet, but everyone I've talked to, even strangers who have been certified through them, absolutely loved No Limit Scuba and the services that they've provided. So keep in mind, I am a new diver and I'm broke, but I do want to share a lot of dives with you in the future years to come. A couple of them are bucket list items. I want to do the Scuba Museum outside of Cancun, Mexico, as well as the cenotes in Mexico. Oh my gosh, have you seen any videos on those? I'm excited. Trust me, I want to hit the Cozumels, the Red Sea, all the massive world-renowned dive sites. I absolutely do, and I want to show them to you. But I feel like there's a lot of stuff that no one thinks about that is so cool and interesting, and I want to share it with you guys. For instance, Blue Hole in New Mexico. You're not going to fly halfway around the world to go dive at Blue Hole. But if you happen to be in the area and you're interested about it, we want to have a video for you to see and be like, oh, okay, let's check it out. Any chance to get wet, I'll take it. I have seen an octopus with my own eyes, but I didn't get to film it. So that's my bucket list creature. That and a hammerhead shark, but that's probably going to take a while. So my main creative outlet is photography. So it is a possibility in the future to have lots of behind the scenes videos. You know, it's kind of funny because Carlos was the one that really pushed me to get certified and just said, you know what, screw it, just go get certified. Stop giving yourself excuses. So I did, and I happen to love it. And now, like, you know, all my energy goes into scuba diving and stuff now. So thanks for that, Carlos. Blame you and the fact that it's awesome. Got my certification, went ahead and got advanced open water right away just so I could go to the max depth at Blue Hole. And then we're like, okay, well, we need to start getting gear and stuff. So Carlos basically just gave me some of his extra gear so he would have a dive buddy. I see what you did there, and it worked. But I was so dedicated on getting my camera in the water, the underwater housing and stuff. That was my first priority. Like, we barely ever dove because I felt bad about borrowing all his gear when all I'm talking about is getting underwater housing. But he was nice and convinced me, and I kept borrowing his gear, and he's like, no, just take it. I have like 4 wetsuits of the same size. And I'm like, okay. Basically what I was trying to say is when I first got into scuba diving, before I bought my regulators, I bought an underwater housing. Like, yeah. So you can see where my priorities are. So quick note, I will be traveling for the month of June 2023. So if you need to get in contact with me or you drop me a comment in the comment section, I may not be able to reply right away, but I'm going to have lots of stuff to show you guys when I get back. Fingers crossed, it doesn't take too long. Hope that gave you a glimpse into who I am, one tiny little fraction of an aspect. More videos to come, intro videos for Carlos and Anna, and of course more adventures and whatnot. So stay tuned and stay studly.